YouTube. So yeah, I'm Mariah and I'm back. Like, I just want to, in this video, I want to like really just talk about like me. I don't know, I want to talk about life. And I was watching like my favorite like one of my favorite YouTubers, Kiara, and like she was like getting ready to like just open up, about her life and where she been and what happened to her and like all this stuff. And I just feel like I just got the urge to really just come talk about my life. And like, I don't have that big of a following, and I don't, none of that. Like, I don't know if people watch me because they like watching me. I don't know if people, I don't know. I don't have like a strong like support base right now, because we have 186 subscribers. So yeah, but I want to help people who are going through things and who may just need somebody to be there for them. And personally, I just feel like God has put me in a position to be able to help people. And in order for him to have been able to put me in this position, he had to put me through some things, if that makes sense. I feel like God put me through some things in order for me to be able to help another person. And I feel like that's part of my purpose. And I genuinely feel like that my testimony and my story, which has just begun, is already just, it's just important. You know what I mean? And sometimes when I like do YouTube, I'm not sure if I am doing certain content because I like watching this content, or am I doing certain content to I don't know. Like, my channel, like I told y'all in the video before my last video, I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to post and like what I want my channel to be and who I want to be when it comes to all this stuff, and when it comes to just me in general. And all I know is that I just want to help people. My channel may be boring to some, my channel may be uplifting to some, I don't know. But I do know that I am not afraid to speak on how much God has changed my life, and it's still changing my life, and it's still growing me. I'm not afraid to speak on that. And this video probably won't be that long, but I'm not sure how much I'm gonna talk. But I just really want to say that I'm doing this because I want to do it. I'm doing this because I want to help people. What I want to be when I grow up is a part of helping people. I want to be that person. I want to be who God calls me to be. And if God doesn't allow this to work as far as growth and actual having like actual family out here, it's because it wasn't meant for me. But if he does, then it is, and good. But I just really want to say, like, people really don't know me, and people really don't know my story, and people really don't know my traumas. People don't know none of this stuff, and it's not for people to know necessarily, but when I tell you, the girl that I used to be, it's just not even close to the young woman that I am now. And the girl that I used to be, I don't have anything against her. But she was just more social. She was more I don't know. Cause I don't want to say she was more happier, but she didn't really have that much stuff that, or at the time that she realized was bad, you know what I mean? And 2023, this has been my most in my entire life hurtful year. My most this year has been the most challenging year that I've ever had to face. And there has been so many times where I wanted to give up. So many. So many. I just it's hard for me to express the amount of pain that I have felt this year. It's just hard for me to genuinely express it, you know what I mean? Me coming from the middle school that I used to go to, going into this new high school that I don't know anybody, and I'm a junior now, but me making that transfer, you know, I was never scared of it. In fact, I was really excited for it. And it's just like, these people don't know me. These people don't know nothing about me. How do I even find where I necessarily belong? You know what I mean? And I've never been the type of girl to try to fit in with people, which is why I don't have friends. And I don't say that in a bad way. And I do have like people that I talk to, but I don't have people that I trust when it comes to, you know, stuff. I just, my trust it is, babes, is gone. Like, the boys, I'm not gonna say like all the boys I ever talked to or the boys that I ever dated, whatever, have been bad people, because that's not true. But like, I feel like God, like, continuously on purpose, is just not allowing things to work out for me, because I just, it's not where I need to be, you know what I mean? Like, these boys, they're not my story. These friends, they're not in my story, you know what I mean? Like, y'all, I have been called everything. Everything you could possibly think of. And sometimes I even get to a point where I have to look at myself and be like, am I this? Am I this? Sometimes I question who I am because of what other people say. I used to do that sometimes. And I'm none of that. I'm not what anybody says about me except God. And I'm blessed because it's just like the relationships, the friendships, the just people that generally out seems like they're out to just get me because they don't know me and they just don't like me, you know. And abuse, in any type of way, it's just, when I say if it wasn't for the Lord who is on my side, I do not know where I would be. But I think it's time that I think it's time that not, it's not necessarily that I'm not putting my business out here when I'm making this video. What I'm doing is letting things go because it needs to be let go of. And the only way for you to just genuinely move on with your life and make your life better is to let stuff go. And letting stuff go doesn't necessarily mean you're forgetting about what happened. It just means it does not affect you in the same way that it may have before. I know I'm kind of all over the place. This video may be a little all over the place, but just bear with me. Grades, like, I really got to a point where I didn't even care about school. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was just my last priority. Because I genuinely just feel like, and not just like school in general, but parents and stuff, like, they just expect you to put school before anything that's going on in your life. Like, you know, you could be hurt and get your grades up. Like, I just don't, it doesn't make sense to me. Okay. But right now in my life, like, I'm just all we got. Like, I'm all God's child. And I hear people say this about me. And I'm going to go ahead and put this out there because I feel like it's important that I acknowledge some things. People say things about me, like, and I'm shaking it right now because it's just kind of, you know, say things like, in particular person have said this, and he was like, she's supposed to be holy, but she do this and she do that. And I think personally, like me, myself, I have made so many mistakes in my life and I did so many bad things. That does not make me any less of a child of God. Jesus died for my sins. He knows that I am not perfect. I know that I am not perfect. So for you to expect perfection out of me because I'm a child of God, it's just, I don't understand. And for all the people who have ever felt like I've ever wronged them and they're watching this, I'm sorry. Because sometimes you just do stuff and you don't know. You know what I mean? And it's like, you just say all these things about me when you don't know who I am. And I'm not really going to edit this video, but I just want to just really, like, post it. And I don't know what feedback going to come from it, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like a lot of people have been playing with me in my life, like, just playing with me genuinely. And a lot of people have hurt me, you know what I mean, on purpose and accident, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying like I'm the only person that's going through something, but I'm genuinely like, just right now in my life, I'm just genuinely at peace with me. And I have accepted me, accepted who I am. And I'm not gonna lie, like there aren't things that I want that I don't have yet, you know what I mean? But I'm okay with me. I love me. And I just genuinely feel like that everyone, like y'all, people need to just stop looking for love everywhere. I'm saying that I can say this because I was that person. You need to stop looking from love everywhere and look from it from you and God. You know what I mean? Like, stop looking for the next dude and the next female and next this, that to love you. Because how is somebody going to love you when you don't love you? Doesn't make sense. Like I mentioned in the video before the last video, like I do have a therapist and I do love her. Like she's amazing. But, you know, and I realized a lot of things with like therapy, a lot of things about me. And I encourage you, like, if you're really like going through things, get you a therapist. It does not mean that you're some people look at therapy as though, oh my gosh, there's just something wrong with her, something wrong with him. You know, everyone needs a little therapy, okay? And it ain't nothing wrong with getting help. Stop trying to do everything by yourself. Like, it ain't nothing wrong with getting help. It's not. But honestly, like, I just pray that if you're watching this video, that God does continue to show up. And if you feel like he hasn't, just show up in your life. And I pray that God really, really brings you out of whatever situation that you're going through. I pray that God shows you where you need to be, where he wants you to be, you know what I mean? And you also have to listen. But I just want to put this video out there because I know that with the break that I have been gone, people have been expecting, like, you know, what happened, stories and stuff, because they want to be in my business. But it's also just, I'm not putting this out here for everyone else. Like I'm not making this video for everyone else, like, to just know my business. I'm making this video because there's somebody out there right now that is going through something. And they think that no one else is going through anything. But I promise you, any famous person, any YouTuber, me, we are not perfect. And life is not perfect. And it's okay to acknowledge that. But I think this is a really good video to just put out there for me, like, coming back and stuff. And I just want to say I love you guys, and whoever is supporting me on this journey of not only just being a YouTuber, but becoming me, more me. Thank you. And I hope you guys continue to watch. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe. And I'm going to be putting out the content that I feel that I need to put out. And I'm going to do what I want to do. And you either going to like it or you're not. But, hey. So, thank you guys for watching. And, yeah. Bye. I hate that